And we're getting back at Tergrid. And what do you have now? Boros, what do you have? You have nothing. You have despair on your hands now. What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. Dude, what is with my sound? Let me fix this. That is way better. I'm outside of my bathroom stall now. It will never happen again. I now have my microphone fixed here. I don't think I will ever move it again. It is in a very comfortable situation here, everything. So it will just stay like this. So everyone that watched yesterday's video and endured the freaking sound issues, thank you so very freaking much. I hope you still enjoyed the freaking matches. It will never, ever happen again. Malone freaking promise. But you know what keeps on happening, which is so crazy to me? People still joining the freaking patronage and the membership here on YouTube. So welcome to our newest Zethru Great Hottest, Alexander Kindle, and of course the totally not ordinary raccoon. I'm on to you, my friend. I will find out someday that you're no ordinary raccoon. And we even got a new Nico bonus. God, Pharaoh. Devin John, thank you so very freaking much. I appreciate it greatly. But enough with the yammering. Let's get into the God Nixilis hammering. Today we're playing the God Of-Nixily deck. And oh my lord, is it freaking juicy. Because we have so many cool cards in here that work just very well. With the Tergrid God of Fright. Oh, I love you, Tergrid. I really do. You're one of my favorite freaking cards ever to be printed. And if there's one card out of Kaldheim that I will miss dearly, it's going to be Tergrid. After that, it's going to be the Blood on the Snow. Just because of the amazing art. This is just pure freaking amazing art. So, Tergrid, whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token creature or they discard a card, you get it for free onto the freaking battlefield. And with the Ob Nixilis, that can be up to 2 cards each turn that they have to discard if they don't want to lose the game. And then you just, get in there. Also, the Ob Nixilis solves one of the biggest problems this deck has to get to the final freaking damage. And these devils, one is even wearing a skirt. I don't know what's up with that, but look at those super buff legs. Like, if that devil kicks you in the face, you know that is some Chun-Li kind of damage. Street Fighter. So, yeah, Ob Nixilis, they lose 2 life. They lose 2 life. That is 4 life each turn. Unless they want to give something as an offering to the God of freaking Fright. And that is just freaking plain amazing. The deck also has another little problem, survival. And that is why we do have the Henrika Domnathi in here. Because first of all, she works very, very well with the Tergrid God of Fright. Because if you make them sacrifice a creature, you just sacrifice one of your little ones here. They sacrifice whatever they have, but you freaking steal it with the Tergrid. If they have tokens, you don't get the tokens, so make sure to get rid of those tokens first. And later on, you transform the Henrika, and you have 3/4 with Flying and Death Touch. And that is pretty darn good, because if you're going up against an aggressive deck, you want that lifelink that's also on here. I said Flying and Death Touch, I forgot the lifelink, and the lifelink is the most important part. So here it is. The Henrika Infernal Seer. She has freaking lifelink, and that is everything we want. Because each creature you control, Flying, Death Touch, and or lifelink can get 1/0 until end of turn, and that is why we also have the Sorin here. Because those vampires can turn into 3/3s, and that is also very darn good. Because now you have a 4/4 and a 3/3 getting in there for 7 damage and gaining 7 life back. Which is insanely important against, let us say us all together, freaking Boros. Because if you're playing 10 games, you can be sure that 8 out of them will be against Boros. And that is what you always have to think about. Every single hand you keep has to answer one single question. Can it beat freaking Boros? So if you have one of your removals in hand and a creature, that might be enough. If you have a Meathook Massacre, absolutely keep it. If you have an Inscription of Ruin, absolutely keep it. But if you have a hand that is like nothing until turn 4 Sorin, don't you freaking keep it, my friend. Don't you ever keep that hand. Never freaking ever. And the thing is against Boros, this card is also pretty darn good because they have no way of drawing cards. So if you empty their hand and you force them to go into top deck mode, latest on turn 3, that is already pretty darn good. They play something on turn 2, on turn 1, on turn 2, on turn 3, you already discarded them 2 cards more, and then you just Meathook Massacre, you get rid of the whole freaking board. Now they have freaking nothing left for you. We of course have the Acquisition Expert and Elderfang Disciple combo to discard because it works very well in the late game with Tergrid as well. So if they want to keep stuff and you have 4 mana available, now you know, discard them 1 card here with the Elderfang. Afterwards you play the Acquisition Expert. This triggers for 2. You look at 2 of their cards, you choose the one you want with the Tergrid. That is just pretty darn delicious. Also, there's one thing that happened during the games that I didn't even think about. But if they have like the Ganjo, you know, the Seed of the Empire, and they discard it to destroy one of your creatures, with the Tergrid now you steal it. Whatever they discard with the new effect, the channel effect, that is a discard. So you keep that card with the freaking Tergrid. And that is just super freaking nice. If they want to get, I don't know, something with their Shigeki, you steal that Shigeki now. If they want to get something back with the Sky Turtle, you steal that Sky Turtle now. Yes, they get the card back for your channel ability, that still triggers, but you still get whatever they use to channel, and that is just super nice. Also, together with the Shambling Boy, the Acquisition Expert, and the Elderfang Disciple, we have something to make Ob-Nixily out of this one Ob Nixilis. And that is why we call this deck the God of Nixily. Because Tergrid will not be the God of Fright today, but the God of the Ob Nixilis, and that is just pretty darn amazing. The Inscription of Ruin is also darn good, you know. If you go turn 1 Shambling Boy, turn 2 Elderfang Disciple, and turn 3 Inscription of Ruin, and they have played 2 of the 3 cards already, they lose another 2 cards, that is just like, you know, a lot of value they lose. And we like them losing all of the frickin' value. So that is just pretty darn good. You can also bring back one of your creatures if you really have to, and in the late game, you know, for 7 mana, which you might achieve if, like, you're not going up against only Boros, spoiler alert, you will, like, be able to discard 2, destroy a creature, and return a creature, and that is just pretty darn amazing. Because if they keep in their cards, you know, because they think, hey, value machine, you know, I want to keep my cards, nothing could happen. Now you play this, they discard 2, they discard another 1, that is 3 cards discarded, and you may even destroy one of their creatures. Pretty darn good in my eyes. Board wipe wise, we do have 2 Blood on the Snow in here, and we have 3 Meathook Massacres because they're so freaking darn important in today's meta. And you know what's also very darn delicious? Having a Tergrid God of Fright together with an Invoke Despair. That is just pretty darn delicious. And yes, as we are only splashing the red for the Ob Nixilis in here, we're only doing that, we will always have enough black mana for the Invoke Despair, and in the worst case, you know, we still have the Shambling Boy together with the Deadly Dispute. You can always sacrifice one of these suckers to the Deadly Dispute to just get yourself a little tasty freaking treasure, and, you know, go your merry way, be happy about it. Sorin can also help you draw cards, yes, you lose some life, but that's a change, you know, something that we have to do to freaking survive sometimes. We also have 3 of the Eye Tyrants to make sure that we can, you know, get in there as per usual with the last bit of damage. We have the snow-covered swamps and mountains for the Blood on Snow, so we can always bring back one of our creatures. Henrika can be a very good creature to bring back to get that, like, you know, to turn the game around. You now are on, I don't know, 5 damage. You wipe the whole freaking board with the Blood on the Snow. Henrika comes back, you know, draws you a card maybe, you go into 4, but next turn you have the Henrika Infernal Seer, you get in there, you at least have 6 mana because of Blood on Snow, so you can get in there for 5 with Life Swing, you're back to 8, what is your opponent even supposed to do? Nothing, I tell you. Freaking nothing. If they're an aggressive deck and they have nothing on the board, no cards left, 8 life is a huge obstacle to freaking overcome. So the Henrika in here is pretty darn delicious, as is this thirsty Sorin. Ladies, he's all yours. So thank you all so very freaking much once more. I'm very, very sorry about yesterday's audio. I hope that... I hope you can forgive me. It ain't never gonna happen again. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you in those frightening games. So as you might have realized, I was gone for some time. You had the daily videos, but there was no stream yesterday. I didn't play Standard way too much these last few days. So yeah, I lost some rank for not playing. That is absolutely alright. I like that. And we do have a very mono black hand here. Where's my sunglass? Oh yeah, right. They're in the other room. But yeah, you know, with this deck today, and it's Boros in the first game. Okay, cool. I mean, hey, it's just what it is, you know. There's nothing I can do about it. Just Boros in the first freaking game. But, you know, with the Inscription of Ruin, the Infernal Grasp and everything, all we need is 2 more mana to be super safe. Then we wipe the board like there is no tomorrow. Boros. First game. Right away. I have not been playing for 3 days, and the first thing I have to do is to play against Boros. Delicious. The Kami's... Okay. Alright, that 1 damage must be freaking worth it. Must be freaking worth it. We go with the red source here, there's no reason not to. We do have the Infernal Grasp, so we can just, you know, get rid of whatever they're doing here. With the Infernal Grasp. Yes, we will lose 2 life, but I think if they bring it down to Sunrise Cavalier, that is absolutely freaking worth it. Yeah, absolutely worth it. Come on, bring down your Sunrise Cavalier. Alright, that 1 damage doesn't concern me too much. All we need is 1 more land sooner or later, you know? And we might find it, because... What are they foretelling? What the heck are you foretelling here, my friend? I don't like it one bit. Do you know what I like? Making them discard 2. Discard 2 cards, my friend. Go ahead, discard them. Like, you have nothing left now. No more resources. So do I, but hey, I do not care. Oh my lord. Okay, well, they're going full on control with this deck, don't they? So they will have another creature here. The Brutal Cathar. Alright, that is absolutely fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. I still wonder what this is, you know, I still really do. Oh my lord. Well, whatever that is, we do have the answers. Meathook Massacre for the win here, man. For the freaking win. Okay. Go ahead, my friend. Have it all at the scoop. That is what is up. That is Boros, my friends. 1 single Meathook Massacre and done. They're out of here. We're back in the top 1,100. Whatever. So as long as we just assume that every hand we have has to beat Boros, I think we can win. We're up against Manfred. We're going first. This hand can beat Boros as long as we find 1 land. We can even go Elderfang Disciple into Ob Nixilis, and we're going first, you know? And yes, I mean Ob Nixilis, because it will be 2. Just like the title said, God of Of-Nixily, it will be here. And we will be doing it. Oh yes. And together with the Infernal Grasp, I told you, as long as you just pretend that every game is against Boros, you will freaking win here, my friends. You will just freaking win. Alrighty. Yeah, freaking righty. We have to be careful though. If they bring down like you know, the thing, the 2 cost, the Luminarch. Yeah, there you go. No surprises here. Absolutely no surprises here. Alright, well, go ahead, my friend. Go freaking ahead and have it. Alright. Go freaking ahead and have it. So we're doing something cray-cray here. Something a little bit cray-cray. But if we don't draw a land next turn, I still want to make sure to destroy this Luminarch Aspirant with my little devil. Yes. And now we're even gaining some life. That is pretty darn good. But that is 2 for 2 with freaking, you know, Boros. Just right away. Just not even waiting 1 single turn. The game could not wait long freaking enough. So if we draw a land here, that would be perfect. If we don't draw a land, well, we still have 2 Meathook Massacres for later. So we might freaking find them. We might freaking find them later. Okay. I hope that was worth it. I hope it was. I don't know, that wasn't the smartest play I've seen in the history of plays. But hey, opponent does what opponent does. You know, I cannot tell them how to play the game. Well, there's a land now. That is pretty darn good. We're still making them lose some life. So we will see what they're doing here. Like, we do have the Infernal Grasp. So if they have a Hasty Boy, I don't know why they did this. I don't know why. But that is just Boros, you know? Just freaking Boros. Okay, we will see how they attack in here. Attacking here like this. Attacking here like this. That is just freaking perfection. Freaking perfection, my friends. Okay, so yes, we're losing this one. That is fine by me. But we're still doing this. And we still have the Sorin here. And they will have to make a choice. Which one they want to get rid of. So, are you still losing life here, my friend? You are. The Mad Lad. The freaking Mad Lad. So we have to bring down the... Okay, cancel. That was the wrong card. I was looking at the board and just pulled out the wrong card. Alright. Do they have a, you know, the thing? Do they have the thing? We will have to see. So they can have a choice here which one they want to take. But as long as they don't have the Thang, you know, we're kind of happy. And with the Thang, I mean the Brutal Cathar. Well, that is still kind of fine. Kind of fine. You're going all face here. All freaking face here. Okay. I will not block because it doesn't help me too much. All I need is to find a land, you know? All I need is to find a land. Reveal? Yes, reveal. So, will this be another ice scoop because you have the Thing kind of situation? I think it will. I think it will. And the best part is, like, we're going back to 9, we're going back to 11, we still have the Ob Nixilis trigger, so we can even bring down a little devil here as a blocker. Freaking perfection is what I call it. And then afterwards, we're gaining some life back. So hey, you tell me, what Boros even wants to do against us here? Unless they're going first and have it freaking meow. Alright, so they can get rid of one of my planeswalkers here. They can get rid of one of them. But which one will it be? Which one? You decide, my friend. You decide. You could get rid of both if you want to. Well, by attacking both, but do you really want to? I don't know. I really don't know. We still have a Meathook Massacre here. We still do freaking have it. They're going with this. Alright, interesting. Pretty darn interesting. But what you gonna do against a Tergrid coming to the battlefield? I don't know, my friend. You really don't want to discard anymore, do you? You will lose a lot of freaking life now here, do you now? Oh, yes. Oh, freaking yes. Come on. Oh, it's a play with fire. I would have kept it. I would have freaking kept it. Oh my, okay. Well, here goes our Tergrid now, but they have to attack the Ob Nixilis here. So, we're losing the Ob Nixilis, but we're winning the board. And that is all I care about. Oh, don't tell me it ain't so, my friend. Double Meathook Massacre for the freaking win here. And we're getting back a Tergrid. And what do you have now? Boros? What do you have? You have nothing. You have despair on your hands now. Freaking despair. If they want to ever do anything, I still have the freaking Hive, the Eye Tyrant here. We're getting in for a 7 next turn. I think that this book is closed, you know? I think that they will just take page 1. The rest of the book, look at page 1, says this is how the story starts. And freaking close it, my friends. Freaking close it. Alrighty. Well, they're going all in here, don't they now? So, we are attacking in with the Hive. Bringing it down. And, getting rid of Royal Eruption, just in case they do have another freaking of these hasty boys. And then we're bringing down... Well, wait. We win. We win. We freaking win with the Meathook. Get out of here, man. I almost missed lethal here, my friends. I almost... But I haven't. And this, my friends, is how you beat Boros. Every single game, 2 games in a row, all day long. Get out of here. That is 2 out of 2 Boros. That is 2 out of 2 Boros. You know, the meta also adapts. Like, people will still, you know, like, try to beat Boros. Was a monkey out of Japan, I think. Opponent's going first. I think we're up against another Boros deck. Like, it wouldn't surprise me at all. But we do have 2 Elderfang Disciples. So that will bring, first off, yeah, I told you. I told you. Like, there's no surprise here, you know? There's just no surprise here. I could have played this first, but it really doesn't matter. But we do have all the removal. We do have blockers. We do have a removal. We do have, like, hand disruption. That is 3 out of 3 Boros. 3 out of 3 Boros. Can you freaking believe it? I know I can't. And I don't want to believe it. I really don't want to believe it. 3 out of 3 Boros, my friends. 3 out of 3 freaking Boros. In a row. In a row. This time they went first, though. So that is pretty darn bad. Oh my lord, the meta is so... And people are wondering why I want to play more Explorer. Well, you know, at least you encounter some other decks. At least some. So what you getting rid of here? The Brutal Cathar, alright. Once more, we do have a blocker here. That is all that matters. And I will be blocking here. Give me one darn good reason why I shouldn't. What you got here, Willis? What have you gotten here? Oh, okay, a double Kumano. Yeah, okay, that is fine by me. But you will be going down to 1 single card here. 1 single card. And I still have the blocker here. And then I have the removal. The Royal Erupt, well, you're going down to 0 cards here, my friend. 0 freaking cards here, my friend. And then I will start removing everything you have. Oh, what was that last card? Oh, a Thundering Raiju. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did you just lose your Thundering Raiju here? So I will keep this for a double block. See what they have here. They have nothing. Alright, I like it. I really do. I really freaking do. So whatever that is, it's gonzo. It is gonzo now, my friend. And once more, I will keep this for a double block. And I do have the Infernal Grasp here. So yeah, I feel like we can still kind of make our way back if we are a little bit lucky. Just a little bit lucky. Just a little bit. We just have to be a little bit lucky. If they're a little bit lucky, well, that's just what it is. You know, nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can freaking do about it. Is there now? No, there ain't. Well, that was a pretty good card to have here. That was a pretty darn good card to have here. So we're very close to dying, but we still have to do it, you know. Meathook, please. Meathook. Just a Meathook. Give me a Meathook here. It's a land. Well, you know, Boros going first. Having like everything they need is just perfection. This was the only card, you know, they could have had near. Well, they could have had other cards. I'm just so tired. 3 games in a row against Boros. Even if you discard them everything, you block everything, they still get through. Get out of here, Boros. You bore me so much, man. So much. I should have blocked there the one time instead of saying, hey, you know, I'm going to a double block later. Will this be number 4 against Boros? Will this be number freaking 4 against Boros? We will have to find out altogether. I would not be surprised in the slightest. Not in the freaking slightest. Urban up for blues, please. Don't be number 4 out of 4. I would be very sad. Very sad. I have to say. They are. They are. Or maybe they're not. You know, there's other like, you know, decks that play white. But I'm pretty darn certain that they are. Oh, man. At least they're mono white. At least, you know? That is the least that they are. Mono freaking white. Okay. So here comes the Shambly boy. And we will be keeping it up. Like, for now, there's no reason to destroy this. We still have the Infernal Grasp, so, you know, there's still hope. Then we will see what they have here. The Skyclave Apparition. Alrighty. That is good, though. What are your Skyclave Apparitioning, though? Well, it ain't gonna happen, my friend. Just ain't gonna freaking happen. So we still have the treasure here now. We have the Tergrid, the double Meathook Massacre. And we can still, you know, go with the Infernal Grasp here if we want to. But I don't think that we want to. So as we're Meathook Massacring here anyways, can't just go ahead and do this. Okay. Here comes the Meathook freaking Massacre number 1. And we still have enough mana later, so no worries about our Tergrid here. Not yet. Mono white, eh? Yeah, that ain't Boros, like, you know. I can live with mono white every day. Boros, on the other hand, not so much. Not so much. So they gave up a land here. I really wonder if they still have a land. The Redain. That's okay with me. That is absolutely okay with me. We go with another black. All we need is 1 red source, ever. And then we're good. We still have the Infernal Grasp here, so that is fine. Whatever they do, we just, you know, destroy their things. And then we're good. Oh my lord. The 3 out of 3 Boros. That was brutal, man. That was pretty darn brutal. So with this treasure here, we still have the Deadly Dispute. We could sacrifice our little treasure here. And I think that we might. The Mina Hawker. And the Usher of the Fowlin. Yeah, that is all cute, but not cute enough. Not cute enough. Another Hive. Okay, that is absolutely fine. We're just keeping the Infernal Grasp here, getting rid of the Redain. And then we will just Meathook Massacre once more. Maybe they'll even go with a Brutal Cathar, who knows? Who freaking knows? We'll have to find out all together now, don't we? Passing the blocks, we're blocking here like this, of course. And what are they even supposed to do here? Well, there's one thing they could do. They could have the, you know, the Iganjo. They do have it. They do have it. Take action, yes, I want that. Thank you very much. I didn't even realize that works that way, so thanks. I appreciate it. I really do. So even if you destroy here now, what you gonna do about it? Exactly. Freaking nothing. Freaking nothing. We're exchanging a treasure for a treasure. Afterwards, we still have enough for everything, so no worries here. I'm just amazed that we got the Iganjo here. Oh, that's a free life. Thank you very freaking much. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. That is just amazing. That is just literally freaking amazing. So we are slamming in, of course. Sag. I really hope they would block. I really hope they would. So you might be thinking, hey, Malone, why aren't you doing it? Well, there's a good old reason why I'm not doing it. And the reason is I don't want any of those two, but I want this. I really do. I really freaking do. So we're missing 1 mana to get it here. But you know, whatever they're playing here now, we will steal it all. We will just steal it all. They get a creature? Well, they don't. They get a planeswalker? Well, they don't. They get whatever they want to get? Well, they freaking don't. So now they have even, what's the name? They have to make a choice here. Which one do you want to lose? Do you want to lose your Redain that is looking ridiculous? Or do you want to lose your Luminarch Aspirant? That is just like a pirate without anything else. I think they're going to give up the Luminarch here. I really think they will. Yup, they are. Yup, they freaking are. A land and a land. So we drew 2 lands out of this. That is okay, you know. But we're stealing the Luminarch. That is like, you know, the perfect thing to do here. And now we're racing, my friend. Now we're freaking racing. So next turn I will steal whatever else you got here. And then I will just attack in with everything. You kind of have to put out blockers, you know. You kind of have to. Kind of freaking have to. If you're doing nothing here, I would just, you know, invoke Despair and see where this leads us. Oh, you're looking at your graveyard? The patch up. Interesting. Pretty darn interesting. Alright. But you know, that gives me a Skyclave apparition, so was that really worth it? Was it really freaking worth it? So we're doing this right away. There's literally no reason not to. Because we're still in the lead. We're getting a life here. Yes, they get a 2-2 out of it. But do they even? I don't even. And they scoop! Get out of here, Mono White. Back in the top 800, where we freaking belong. Oh, Boros. Oh, Mono White. Oh, nothing else. All day long. Every day. Every time of the day. That was just darn freaking delicious. Darn delicious. We started in the top 1,000 something. We're back in the 800 where we freaking belong. Opponent's going first. So we're up against another Boros deck. Otherwise, why would they go first? Why would they go first if they weren't Boros? I mean, we're going first as well sometimes and we aren't Boros. So maybe there is a reason, you know. But we cannot keep this hand. Well, still this hand is freaking terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Sadly, the Tergrid needs to go. Everything else is good. All removal that we want. And we will take it. So if they're Boros, well, they are. They are. That is 4 out of 5 Boros games. 4 out of freaking 5, my friends. Insanity. Freaking insanity, man. Just insanity. Here comes a shock to the face. Yep. Why not, you know? Why not? Play with fire. It's insane. 4 out of 5. If you're up against a mythic player in this high rank, you know it's Boros. And that is just Sag. Just Sag. 4 out of 5. The Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. Well, I think we're getting rid of this right away. Or are we even? No, I think that we're just bringing down a blocker. I don't know why I haven't played the Hive the Eye Tyrant here. Well, it does not matter too much. Because we will be bringing down the Hive the Eye Tyrant. Another play with fire. So, okay, that is questionable to say the least. The Sunrise Cavalier. Okay. Annoying as freaking heck. Annoying as freaking heck. But still alright, you know. Still alright. We're still alive. That is all that matters. And we will see where they're putting their eggs. Maybe they're putting their eggs in other baskets. Annoying. Annoying as freaking heck. Should have just destroyed it right away. Should have just destroyed it right away. Yeah, we're looking pretty bad here. I'm not gonna lie. We're looking pretty darn bad if we don't find a removal here. If we do find a removal, hey, we're looking pretty darn okay, you know? Not perfectly fine, but pretty darn okay. Well, that is at least something. They will force their hand into some direction, you know? I don't know which direction yet, but it will force them. If they do have a removal here for this, we still have the Invoke Despair, and that is already something. Insane, man. Insane. Yeah, that is... Well, it's not enough, though. That is not enough, though. It is good, but it ain't enough. And we still have a chance to find removal, you know? We still have a freaking chance to still find freaking removal. And they will lose one of their creatures here. And that is already pretty darn good. It ain't the best, but it is already pretty darn good. And we have 2 cards to draw here. Boros going first, everybody. Boros going freaking first, everybody. If they have another play with fire here, they don't even need it, you know? They don't even need it, man. They just have the double bloodthirsty adversary. Get out of here, game. Oh my lord, I can't take it anymore, man. I can't. Boros, 4 out of 5 games have been Boros, man. And every game they go first, they just win by default. Nothing you can do about it. Get out of here, man. You bore me so much. 3 more months. 3 more months. It's brutal, man. It's just darn brutal. Hey, somebody that is in top 500. Let's hope that they're not freaking Boros. And we're going first. What is this, Crimus? Alright, with a Deadly Dispute we can keep this hand, otherwise I wouldn't. Otherwise, it's Boros. It's Boros once more. It's insane. That has been like, what, 6 games now? And 5 out of them are Boros. 1 has been mono white. Does make a huge difference, you know? It's still kind of the same. Still kind of the freaking same. The sticky fingers. Wow, the technology, man. The freaking technology. Are you attacking in here? You're not. Was? Alright. So we're chilling here. We will just deadly dispute our acquisition expert. Like, you can act all you want like you're not Boros, but I already know that you are. I already know that you freaking are. Alright, are you attacking in here though? You are. The mad lad. For the 1 freaking damage. Okay. I mean, hey. It's kind of worth it. So they're mono white with extra steps is what they are. Mono freaking white with extra freaking steps. Alrighty. More freaking righty. So what are we doing here? Could bring down our Tergrid, and I think that I will. Like, what are they supposed to do? Have a Brutal Cathar? They could have played it before, you know? Why did I even ask? Why did I even freaking ask? So if that we find a land here, that would be pretty darn happy to me. Pretty darn good for me if we find a land. If we don't, well, we don't. Okay. We didn't find a land here. How many more Brutal Cathars do you have though, my friend? How many more? How many freaking more? Unreal, man. Unreal. Why did I even say anything? Watch me have another one. Just right away. Well, that is no Brutal Cathar. That ain't no Brutal Cathar, my friend. Just ain't. Well, but this is another freaking Meathook Massacre. And we're bringing down Henrika Domnathi. And we're drawing. Good. That is pretty darn good. That is indeed pretty darn good. Okay. Alright. So now they can attack in if they want to. But I still have the Virtuoso, so yeah. I still have the Infernal Grasp here, so yeah. That is still alright with me. Still freaking alright with me. Okay. And okay. So this will not destroy this. But we're still kind of alive. That is all that matters. What? What is going on here, man? What is going on here, man? I don't know what's ever going on here, man. And we don't draw anything. Oh my lord. Are you kidding me? We are not drawing a land here. That is like the thing that we need the most, you know? A land. A freaking land. Okay, well at least now we can destroy this Adeline here if we want to. And I think that we want to. What was this, man? I thought you were Boros. You really got me here. You really got me, I have to say. Really did. So we can block the Illuminator Virtuoso here if we want to. We found a freaking land. That is just amazing. That is just darn freaking amazing. And them not attacking in, that is pretty darn good as well. Bringing down the Tergrid now. They might destroy my Meathook Massacre here, but that is fine by me. I still have one for 3. And I will have one for 4 very soon as well. There goes my Meathook Massacre. Well, they will have to make a choice here. They will have to make a freaking darn choice here. Which one are you taking? The Meathook? Or are you taking the Infernal Grasp? Okay, interesting. Pretty darn interesting. I still have the Meathook though, you know? And I will freaking use it here. Even though I cannot get rid of everything, but it will shrink down your Adeline, and it will shrink down everything freaking else. So we're not attacking in this turn anyways. We're freaking not. But I will get rid of all of your little creatures, and that is already pretty darn good. Okay, gaining me a tasty 3 life. Oh my lord, really now? Really now? Everything is just a little crazy right now. Just a little darn crazy. Alright, we're passing the turn. We might sacrifice one of our creatures here, we don't know yet. We will find out all together though. And with the Invoke Despair we will get at least one of their creatures, and that is already pretty darn cute. Are you attacking in? You're not attacking in. You know what? I'm not doing it. I'm not freaking doing it. Looking at the top cards, there is a chance that this is a land, which would be darn good. Come on, be a land. Yes, it is a land. It really was a land. Per freaking faction, as the cat says. Per faction. Per faction. Yeah, I can pay this. I don't mind. I do have the monies. Go ahead. Maybe they're even getting rid of my Meathook Massacre here. There's a chance they're doing it. They should have done it. Should have freaking done it. Am I stealing this? 1,000,000% I am. Oh, yes. Yes, I'm stealing it. And we're getting in it for the damage now. Because we can. You know? It is not much, but we're gaining at least 4 life back. That is already something. We do have the Blood on Snow even, so we can wipe the board, bring back a Tergrid later. No worries here. I don't fear no freaking mono white. I just don't. I only fear Boros. Oh no, the horror. The horror. Please don't. Oh no, how could you? How could you? So yeah, this won't die, but we're still freaking blocking it. Oh, I should have blocked this. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes stuff like this happens. Sometimes you think you're smart, but you aren't. Alright, so we're getting rid of you here. No reason not to. Gaining the life. And now we're just still attacking in with everything. Because we're in the lead right now. You know, we're pretty much in the lead. And I like being in the lead. And we're going back to 20 life. They have a 1-1, and we have 20 life. What are the chances they're ever coming back from this? 0, I tell you, my friend. 0. Yeah. Okay. Cute. But no freaking cigar is what I say here. So there's literally no reason to bring back my my Tergrid yet. I would just slam in there. You know? Slam in. Pump this. Alright. Now all of my creatures are even a little bit bigger. And we freaking win. Delicious. Get out of here, mono white with extra steps. What even was this sticky fingers here? You can act all you want like you're not mono white. But you all are. Deep inside of your head, every single one of you is mono white. Because you think that that's the only way to play the game. Hey, my friends, there's other decks out there. You just have to try. You just have to try. Alright, so we played 6 games against mono white and Boros. We will see what we're going up against this time. I like this hand. As long as we find some mana, we're super good. If we don't find mana, hey, we're up against angels this time. Okay. Alright, I'm pretty sure we are. Like, I hope we are. I really hope we are. Like, if we're going up against another, yes, we are. Oh, delicious. Oh, delicious. It's not Boros, man. It's not freaking Boros. Oh, how good is this? How freaking good is this? How good is it? I don't know. It's terribly amazing. Terribly amazing. 2 tenacious underdogs. Well, that is pretty darn delicious for you, isn't it? Okay, but we drew the perfect card here. Just a perfect freaking card. Amazing. So, No matter what they target here, we can just, you know, deadly dispute it. Oh, okay, I got you, I got you, I got you. Okay, you're that kind of a deck. So we will see how we're doing up against this kind of a deck, don't we? Don't we? They're still discarding a lot of stuff. I mean, we're blocking here anyways. Let's be certain about that. They discarded a land. We're making ourselves a treasure. The Meathook. A little too small here still. A little. But we can do this. Get rid of their freaking tenacious underdog here. Like, I feel like drawing cards here is just the right call of action, you know? Well, it would have been if we would have drawn a land. If we would have drawn a land here, it would have been the right call. Well, we have not drawn a land. Okay, so now I regret it thoroughly. Thoroughly. But we do have, like, the Infernal Grasp here, so that is already pretty darn good. Alrighty, go ahead, you do that. That was always allowed. That means that you will lose the thing, you know? You would just freaking lose your refine here. That is what is going on. Good, I like it. I really do. And the thing is, as soon as we get our Tergrid down, you know, we're pretty darn happy about everything. We just need to get her down. Somehow. I mean, why not, you know? Them losing the refine here is pretty darn good for us. And we're still in the lead, you know? Alright, we still haven't found a land. That is darn brutal, man. Darn freaking brutal. Darn freaking brutal. I don't like that one bit. Not in the slightest. Watch play another refine here right away. Thus not finding a land. Oh my lord. How can we not find land? Man, that is just super bad. Super freaking bad. Please give me a land here now. Please. Just one land. Just one little land. Thank you so much. Thank you so freaking much. So we're bringing down the Sorin here. Now we do have a blocker for the tenacious underdog. We'll be bringing down our Elderfang Disciple later. We might also just make him discard stuff. We will see. Maybe we're also going with the Tergrid if we can. Might be darn good. Well, we will have to see. Because Tergrid means that they cannot play the tenacious underdog anymore. Well, that was kind of to be expected. Sooner or later. Sooner or freaking later. But whatever they have here, even if they bring down another refine, we still have another Infernal Grasp, yo. And that is pretty darn good. The wedding announcement, okay. Well, we found a land here. So this Invoke Despair is pretty darn tasty. Pretty darn tasty. We're getting rid of the wedding announcement, we're getting rid of this. Why didn't I do it with the Tergrid? Because I'm afraid that they still might have another one of those, you know? Just another one of those Vanishing Verses. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you know, I didn't want to give him the value. Not at all. So we might still, you know, be in the lead here. We need to attack Indo very soon. Very soon. Like, every single tenacious underdog that they are playing will be bad for them. Will be pretty darn freaking bad for them. We might also bring down the Tergrid as a lantern. Okay. I mean, hey, that is still alright with me. The Ob-Nixily, eh? Okay, that also means that we can start attacking it. You might be wondering, hey, what you doing here, my friend? What are you doing? But we're bringing down the Ob-Nixily. And we will be, like, you know, victorious very darn soon. Alright. So, hey, you know, we're not going up against freaking Boros here. That makes me super darn happy. They have to discard something. I don't think that they will, like, you know, exile my little 1-1 here. They do not. They freaking do not. Okay. And now we have this. Pretty darn tasty. And we will be getting back to a lot of life. And they have what? 2 cards left? 2 cards left. That is right. 2 cards freaking left. And they better give them up if they don't want to lose the game very freaking soon. Is what I'm saying here. They do have something. But whatever it is, you know, it might also like be the Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Just holding priority. Who knows? Who freaking knows? I don't care. I really do not care. All I care about is to bring down the Tergrid very soon. That is all I'm caring about. Defy me and you will lose everything, Clintonius. Oh my, that is kind of certain death. That is kind of certain death. I don't know why they did this, but they just lost the game. They can never again play a tenacious underdog. They can never again, like, not discard a card. There you go. Oh no, the horror. What are you even doing, my man? If you don't have a lifelink here, you're just darn doomed, you know that? You're just darn freaking doomed. I mean, hey. Okay, well, they're going down tenaciously. We beat him, man. We beat him. We're back in the top 700 out of the top 1,200. And we didn't go up against Boros this time. And you can see the power of this deck. Get out of here, freaking, Obscura. I know all the names. Don't at me. Cream of the crop. So there you go. Freaking Boros can suck it, man. I don't know, man. Why out of like 7 games we have to encounter 4 freaking Boros decks, 2 freaking mono white, and 1 that wasn't. That's just a matter right now. I don't know. You know, Boros going first will still beat you like 90% out of the time if you don't have the perfect freaking hand. But that is just what it is. That's why I kind of like to call it Boros, you know. 7 days a week, 24 out of 24, 30 days a month. No matter if it's February or not. Still 31 days a month, you know. That is just freaking Boros. But hey, we got them really good in 2 games. In 2 games they went first and they got us really good. But we got them on the white players. They didn't got anything on us. Even though the one had the sticky fingers, I don't know what was up with that. And we got that freaking, you know, Obscura deck. Also very freaking, well. Yeah, excuse me, professional. But hey, we're also very close to the 13,000. So if you see this and you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate it thoroughly. We're like 10 people away. That is bananas to me. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you all so very freaking much. And a special thanks, of course, goes to the people on this beautiful list right here. Yes, all of you. And that one as well. So thank you all so very freaking much for supporting the channel with your hard-earned cash. I really couldn't do nothing without any of you. So thank you very much. And if you want to support me directly, well, there's a button below every single video for the membership. There's a link to my patronage that you can check out. That will bring you right on this freaking list. And you can help me out right away. But hey, if you don't have any hard-earned cash to share, don't you freaking worry about it, sweet summer child. There's still other ways to support the channel like subscribing. It is freaking free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it helps me out just as freaking much as everything that these people on the list are doing. So, if you want to do that, I would appreciate it very freaking much. I hope you enjoyed the God of Nixili. I'm MTG Malone, and I will see you all tomorrow.